Ultimately, it seems that the government's hand was forced and they had to do something to address this issue.
DynaLIFE is out as Alberta's lab service provider in a complete reversal announced by the province Friday. Alberta Precision Laboratories will be taking over complete control of the province's lab system in the wake of extreme wait times and delayed results.
AHS has signed an MOU with the ownership of DynaLIFE, who will ensure DynaLIFE transfers all of their staff, all of their operations, and all physical locations to Alberta Precision Labs by the end of 2023.
DynaLIFE became the province's main lab service provider only 9 months ago after already servicing Edmonton and areas to the north. But it was the transition into Calgary and areas to the south that didn't quite work. Minister LaGrange is saying that most of the complaints against DynaLIFE came from Calgary and areas to the south.
Lab services are so essential to properly managing people's conditions and keeping them out of hospitals that they just couldn't afford that time to allow DynaLIFE to potentially iron out some of those kinks.
The province wasn't able to share any financial estimates about how much it'll cost.
Well, we are still in negotiations. These are, we have a memorandum of understanding, but the final details are still being worked out.
As they transition back, they'll owe it to people to disclose those numbers. But in terms of a lack of numbers right now, it seems as though this was a fairly quick decision and transition.
Critics of the privatization of healthcare say a lack of financial disclosure is one of the reasons why they didn't support the plan from day one.
Once we have these contracts with for-profit companies, Albertans don't get to know what's in that contract. We don't know what we're paying for. We don't know what the responsibilities of either side are. We don't know how we're getting out of this contract because we don't know what those clauses say.
The Alberta NDP calling the back and forth dangerous mismanagement, saying, quote, DynaLIFE is the provider selected by the UCP after they destroyed Alberta's publicly owned lab system in 2019 and embarked on a 3-year dedicated drive to privatize its crucial work. Now that public lab has to bail out DynaLIFE. This is the UCP's reckless experiment in privatization. In Calgary, Jillian Code, City News.